Buckle up, because what I am about to explain is not light drama. This situation is full chaos from start to finish. Papoose and Remy Ma were once seen as one of hip-hop's strongest couples. People called them unbreakable. Their marriage survived prison time, industry pressure, public criticism, and more than a decade of loyalty. Now, that same marriage has blown up in the most public and damaging way possible. This is not a quiet breakup behind closed doors. It is a loud, messy collapse filled with cheating accusations, personal attacks, and claims that could destroy careers. We are talking about secrets stretching back years, alleged ghostwriting that questions artistic credibility, private meetings happening behind new partners' backs, and public moves that feel more like revenge than healing. This is not just gossip. This is reputations going up in flames. What we are watching is not simply a divorce. It looks like a planned takedown. Careers, legacies, and public images are being torn apart by people who know exactly where to strike. The damage from this will not disappear anytime soon. Instead of protecting what they built, both sides seem willing to burn everything down, even if it costs them everything. For years, Papoose and Remy Ma represented loyalty in hip-hop. They married in 2008 while Remy was in prison. Papoose stood by her through 6 long years behind bars. When she was released in 2014, they renewed their vows on television, presenting themselves as proof that love could survive anything. Fans admired that story and believed in it. Fast forward to May 2025 and everything changed. Papoose filed for divorce, but he did not keep it private. He accused Remy Ma of multiple affairs dating back to the time she came home from prison. According to him, the cheating was not recent but ongoing for years. That alone shocked fans. But then came the most explosive claim of all. Papoose alleged that he secretly wrote most of Remy Ma's debut album. He claimed responsibility for verses, hooks, and major parts of the project that helped build her reputation. If that claim is true, it puts her entire career into question. Her image as a top lyricist, her awards, and her respect in hip-hop would all be under threat. It would mean her success was built on work that was not fully her own. There are only 2 possibilities here. Either Papoose is telling the truth and chose the worst possible moment to reveal it, or he is lying to hurt her during the divorce. If he is lying, Remy Ma could sue him for defamation. The fact that she has not taken that legal step has made people pause and wonder. Some industry insiders believe there may be evidence that supports his claims. If studio records or messages ever come out, the fallout could be devastating. At the same time, Remy Ma is preparing to launch her own media platform in 2026. For that to succeed, she needs trust and credibility. These allegations threaten that future. Some people believe Papoose released these claims on purpose to damage her next move. If so, this divorce has turned into financial warfare. While all this was unfolding, Papoose went public with a new relationship. He began dating boxing champion Claressa Shields. On paper, there is nothing wrong with moving on after a separation. However, the timing and the way it happened made people uncomfortable. Claressa spoke publicly about private details of Papoose's marriage, while Remy Ma was still dealing with the divorce. To many fans, it felt disrespectful and performative, like a statement rather than a genuine romance. Things became even stranger in early 2026 when Claressa posted a video showing a large diamond ring. Fans immediately assumed an engagement. The internet exploded with speculation, but jewelers and experts later claimed the ring did not look authentic or high quality. Some suggested it could be rented or staged. That raised serious questions about whether the engagement was real or just for attention. Then came another twist. In late December 2025, reports surfaced of leaked footage showing Papoose shopping with Remy Ma around Christmas. According to those who claimed to see it, the two looked comfortable and close, not like ex-spouses at war. Meanwhile, Claressa reportedly spent the holiday alone, posting vague messages about loyalty and trust. Sources claim the footage was quickly suppressed by legal teams, adding more suspicion. When you put everything together, the story stops making sense. A questionable engagement ring. Christmas spent with an ex, conflicting timelines. Sudden silence. Public romance mixed with private attachment. It all feels staged, confusing, and calculated. Social media has not been kind. Some people defend Claressa, saying she is a strong woman who can date whoever she wants. Others feel she walked into a situation without knowing the full truth. Most of the criticism, however, is aimed at Papoose. Many fans feel betrayed by his actions and confused by his choices. At this point, one thing is clear. This is no longer just about love or heartbreak. It is about control, image, and power. What once looked like a fairy tale has turned into a public disaster, and no one is walking away untouched. People keep saying she disrespected a 15-year marriage, and now acts surprised that the public does not like her. From the outside, it really does look bad. Papoose went from being praised as a loyal husband to being clowned online almost overnight. The switch was fast, and the embarrassment is loud. Many fans believe the engagement ring was fake, the relationship was staged, and the entire situation feels forced. A lot of people feel insulted, like they are being played for attention. What makes things worse is that even some of Claressa Shields' own boxing supporters are speaking out. They believe this drama is hurting her image. One fan summed it up perfectly by saying she is a champion who worked too hard to get dragged into someone else's messy divorce. They feel her focus should stay on her legacy, not on a man tangled in unresolved personal chaos. That message keeps popping up again and again. There is also a growing group of people who think none of this is real romance at all. They believe it is business. One viral post suggested Remy Ma needs attention for her upcoming network, Papoose needs relevance, and Claressa wants crossover appeal outside sports. When people line up the dates and events, that theory starts to sound believable. The timing feels too perfect, almost scripted. While Papoose was playing public games with Claressa, Remy Ma was planning her next move. And she did not move quietly. She stepped out with Easy, also known as Easy the Block Captain, a battle rapper who was barely known to the mainstream before this relationship. Suddenly, his name was everywhere. Headlines, blogs, interviews, and social media all followed. Remy did more than just date him. She openly supported him at battle events, standing proudly while he disrespected Papoose in his lyrics. She shared photos online calling Easy her love and her real one. Reports even claim she paid extra security to shut down anyone who tried to disrespect her or Easy in public. On the surface, it looked like she was happy and moving on. But many people believe this was not about love. It was about revenge. This situation feels like psychological warfare. Every move seems designed to embarrass Papoose in front of the world. And sadly, it has been effective. However, insiders are warning that Easy may also be using the situation. Before dating Remy, he had limited reach outside battle rap. Now he has visibility, attention, and opportunities. Some believe once he gets what he wants from the exposure, he could walk away. If that happens, Remy ends up hurt again, repeating the same cycle. Things crossed another line during a December 2025 radio interview on The Breakfast Club. Papoose and Claressa sat down and spoke openly about the marriage breakdown. Claressa shared personal details, saying she supported him emotionally and that their connection felt instant. She even spoke about private rules in their relationship and described herself as submissive to him. Despite being one of the most dominant athletes in boxing, the public reaction was harsh. Many felt the interview was disrespectful and unnecessary. Papoose also made comments suggesting Remy Ma's alleged behavior was already known in the streets, implying she deserved public judgment. Fans were furious. Even people who are not Remy supporters said it felt like a coordinated attempt to shame her publicly. Shortly after, Remy posted cryptic messages hinting that karma was coming, and that some people believe they are untouchable. Insiders claim she may be preparing to reveal damaging information about both Papoose and Claressa. If that happens, the situation could explode even further. When you step back, this chaos makes more sense. In entertainment, relationships often become part of a brand. When those relationships collapse, people rush to control the story. Instead of handling things privately, they turn pain into content. Friends, managers, and teams often allow it because controversy brings clicks, views, and money. There is also a financial reward for staying messy. Every viral moment increases attention. Streaming numbers rise. Interviews sell. Platforms grow. The system rewards drama, so the drama continues. On top of that, people coming out of long relationships want to look like the victim, not the villain. That desire pushes them to expose, accuse, and attack publicly. This leads to what many call the revenge cycle. Hurt people stop focusing on healing and start focusing on hurting back. One move triggers another, and it keeps escalating. Papoose exposed Remy. Remy responded through public support of Easy. Papoose reacted with interviews. Now Remy may respond again. Nobody is moving forward. Everyone is trying to win. Then 50 Cent entered the picture. On January 1, 2026, he began trolling Papoose and Clarissa using fake AI videos. The internet exploded. Papoose fired back with a diss track. 50 Cent responded brutally, dismissing him as irrelevant. Insiders now believe 50 is stirring drama to promote his Super Bowl commercial. If true, it means everyone involved is being used for attention on the biggest stage possible. At the end of the day, this is not just a divorce. It is a public demolition driven by ego, revenge, money, and exposure. No one walks away clean. The real victims are the families, the children, and the mental health of everyone involved. When revenge replaces healing, everyone loses. And sadly, this story is far from finished.